All right. Yeah, we locked in. We live.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well. Good. Gosh, I would say afternoon, but I mean, good day. Hear myself echoing on here.
I
Yeah,
was about to tell you.
good day. Good day. So look, we are here for another. I guess we can call it another episode. But live, man. Tonight, man, we're gonna break down. We got the playoffs that happened this whole weekend,
Yep.
which it was a lot of exciting stuff. And then I think the biggest thing, which if y'all are watching and have seen the thumbnail, it was President Trump's inauguration day. So I mean, that's already a whole lot to talk about in itself. So but look, without further ado, man.
I'm about to say what you want to start with.
Man, you already know what I'm starting with, man. You already
Commanders.
know what I'm starting. You already know what I'm
Hey,
starting with.
This nigga like them
Hey,
niggas too.
For real, I'm not even gonna get too. I'm not getting too high. I'm not getting too low. Right.
Why not?
What I will say is that nobody expected us to be here.
What you said,
We
bro?
made it. I said nobody expected us to be here.
Nobody.
We
Not
made
even
it
you.
here. I didn't.
No, I mean, rightfully so.
I definitely
How many teams go from the second pick to the championship game?
I definitely said that. I said that because I'll be honest, I really didn't think we stood a chance with that defense. I thought that defense was gonna be a whole lot better. But this showed me that Jaden was who we thought he was, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just have to leave it.
Yeah, that was a good damn game though, man.
Bro, he played. I've never seen a rookie play that smooth and play that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I think I wasn't as shocked at how we played. I was more shocked that the Lions played the way they played.
Yeah, they went down and just started panicking.
Yeah. I really feel like they just kind of, I don't know, just
Jared Goff showed himself.
Of course, which I saw a post and it said that the Lions were Matthew Stafford away from making the NFC championship game.
I mean, if they had Matthew Stafford, that should probably get out of hand.
You think so?
I can't really. They just had to keep running the ball. To be honest, y'all couldn't stop Gibbs for shit. I don't know why he only had like 12 carries. He had 100-some yards for 12 carries. Why he only got 12 carries? He running all over top of them niggas.
Right.
You gotta watch it. We on YouTube, huh?
Yeah. They might mess around and put you off here. They're gonna put you off here. But I mean, nonetheless, man, we move on to the NFC championship game.
Yep.
Extremely, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too high.
Is he the first rookie to go to the championship game or the Super?
No, he would be the first rookie to start in the Super Bowl game. Yes.
So somebody made it to the championship.
They didn't say he was the first to do that, but I would assume someone had made it to the championship game. Okay. The first person that really come to mind is like those Russell Wilson teams. Yeah, like remember they got him. I don't know how far they went his rookie year, but I know he won one within that rookie contract, and he went to two. I don't know which one.
They beat y'all his rookie year.
At home, yes.
Well, RG3 got hurt, but I don't know if they won the next round or lost.
Got you.
Yeah, I don't know if they won or not. But I know they went to the Super Bowl and won it his second year.
Right.
What second year? But man, that's shit. Jaden Daniels though, man, he the best quarterback in that division. You ask me.
That's what I'm saying. So like, my thing is, all we gotta do is beat the Eagles, and we go into the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Like to me, that sounds.
All you gotta do is.
I'm just saying, but the Eagles haven't blown me away all year. Saquon has blown me away.
You know what the Eagles? You know what the Eagles thinking?
What?
All we gotta do is beat the Commanders. We go to the Super Bowl. But that's what they thinking.
True. But it to me it just feels crazy. Like us two are right there.
I would much rather see y'all go than Philly.
I would too. I mean, I don't want to go watch Jalen Hurts throw for 108 yards in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry. I mean, nobody wants to see that. But could you imagine? Could you imagine Jaden Daniels? First of all, could you imagine the Commanders winning the Super Bowl, bro? Like, just say that. That don't even sound right. That's what I'm saying.
I don't see. I don't see y'all beating Buffalo or Kansas City.
That's crazy to me. That's what I'm saying. The fact that is so crazy to me.
I ain't see y'all beating Detroit. I had y'all beating Tampa. I had y'all beating Tampa Bay. I ain't see y'all. But what I told you at the house, I'm like, if y'all do beat them, it's gonna have to be a shootout. Y'all had to light it up. I told you that. What's the name?
Kansas City hadn't done nothing since that last game for real. Like that's the first time they looked like
man. But they play solid defense, bro. Like that's the one thing.
They said the same thing about Detroit.
No, Detroit is notorious for horrible defense.
They've been hurt though. I mean, yeah, I would say they've been hurt. Yeah. Man, just look. I've been saying this. I don't know how I would if by some miracle we get to the Super Bowl. I don't know how I would afford it, but
you going.
Listen, man.
Shit, if you figure out how to make it a tax right now, get 2 tickets. I figured something out. I cash out you a little something.
Hey man, I'm just thinking. Well, first of all, I looked the nosebleeds with $5,800.
Yeah. I
was like,
you ain't gonna see the game, bro.
Come on, man. I know, man. I was like 58.
You bet I'm going to Philly this weekend.
Man, you better. That's true.
No, you don't want to go to Philly this weekend because if y'all do beat them, they gonna beat you.
No, it's gonna get terrible up there. I know.
They gonna beat you, and everybody look like you on the way out of there.
It's gonna get terrible, man.
I ain't going with you. I am not going with you. You ain't there with no Commanders jersey. Don't get to holler, nigga. No, sir. People not gonna whoop me. I don't like neither team. People not gonna whoop the hell out of me.
You can take no ass whooping for no team that ain't yours. I can't do it.
I like Jaden Daniels though.
I take an ass whooping for Tom Brady, but you can't. I can't take no
Tom Brady all day. Yeah, but Jaden Daniels cool and everything.
Oh man, so look. So speaking of that, let's transition to that Rams-Eagles game because that was the other game in the NFC.
It turned out better than it was. It was looking a little stale.
Man, let me tell you, I thought Matthew Stafford was going to take them boys down and score, but that weather, man, that weather.
Yeah, the weather. I feel like the weather saved Philly a little bit.
Yeah, the weather definitely played a
them fumbles. Big well, I can't even say that because the one fumble, Jalen Carter punched that out though. He punched that out.
Yeah,
that wasn't weather. He punched that. At first I thought he just lost it, but he really punched it out.
But being able to throw too, like I felt like Stafford wasn't able to.
But the receivers wasn't really holding on to him. He was dropping them.
Puka dropped some, man. He dropped passes that he never drops. Ever drops passes.
He never dropped.
And he dropped 3. He dropped 3 yesterday.
Can't nobody that's a Philly fan say they wasn't scared when they got their ball back.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Matthew Stafford with 230 and 2 timeouts.
Man,
that's a death sentence.
If it wasn't snowing,
he would have scored in a minute 30. Philly would have got the ball back.
He would have walked him down if it wasn't snowing.
Yeah, Philly would have got the ball back with a chance to score.
Yeah. He definitely would have walked him down.
But again, it's crazy because Saquon had all them stats, but they kept him in check. He just busted them two big ones. Yeah. But for the most part, they was kind of, they was holding it down.
So that's why personally, as a fan, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I don't think they're like unbeatable. I do think they got a lot of talent, and I think that's scary.
This is what I was telling, like how Gibbs ran on y'all for 100 yards on 12 carries. Saquon Barkley gonna get the ball 30 times. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna be gassing y'all and they go away from him, and they're gonna keep giving him the ball.
Yeah.
So they're gonna make you stop him. Like stop. They was stopping him yesterday, but it's just he got home run ability. But the one thing I will say, like if they get out to a slow start against y'all can go up on them and put pressure on them to make them, having to throw it.
Yeah.
I think that's how y'all win. If y'all get some stops early and score and make them have to pass it.
I mean, or I hate to say it, but like I feel like we caught a good break when Jalen Hurts ain't play our last game. Because he was in concussion protocol. He got knocked out in the second drive? In the first quarter?
Something like that, like the first quarter. Yeah.
So but yeah, man, I thought that was a good game. The Chiefs and the Texans, that game, I felt like that game was.
It was what I thought it was going to
be. The score didn't really reflect how far apart those teams.
The Texans to me, won on every level.
Yeah, and they
had they won the turnover differential, they won the yards, they won everything but the game.
Are you buying into that juice that the referee?
Yeah, you ain't see it, but it's a video of I had put it on my Instagram of the same type of tackles and worse happening to Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels. This is all the same day and the next day. They not calling it the same exact stuff. Worse, really, bro. One of the roughing the passes they called, personal foul they called against the Texans. The two Texans defenders hit each other. They kind of missed Patrick and they hit each other and they got. I
saw one of them that looked a little crazy and I was just
and for the people that was saying like, man, that they could have won, bro. Listen, they scored off of both of them drives getting extended. That was third down, and they got an extra down and went and got a touchdown. That's a big difference. Because they both was playing defense. It was really a defensive game, for real. So yeah, man, the Chiefs be getting. I don't know how true it was, but I seen somewhere on like in the comment section somebody said Tom Brady had 35 roughing the passers called like in his career. Patrick Mahomes is at like 32.
In his first 8 years?
8 years.
9 years.
He got just as many roughing the passes called right now as Brady.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Like this is their 7th straight AFC title game.
Yeah, it's they shit.
You know how insane that is though? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, as
how much gotta go right.
As a Patriots fan, nah, it ain't that crazy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't kind of.
And he got what? 3 Super Bowls already?
He got 3 Super Bowls. He lost one. He only lost to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Yep, he lost one.
Did
they lose more than one? No, they lost one. Yep, they lost to Tom Brady.
Yeah, they lost one because they beat. Yeah, he got 3 of them things already.
Yep.
How many Brady got?
7. Yeah, it's hard.
That's a bet. That's a bet. That's a bet.
Brady got 7 bet. with 10 appearances. Yeah, Brady. That's gonna be hard to catch that, but he going into that realm now, like when people starting to not like his ass, just because like man, all right, sick of y'all.
To get annoying, and you know how people get when you start getting successful, man. Again, they want you to be successful, just not too successful. That's how.
All right now,
bro. We done talk about this.
I want to see something
1,000 times. 1,000 times.
Did you post the link on your thing?
I did once. Let me do it again.
I'm trying to make sure I share it to let them know we on here. Yeah. But this thing moving in slow motion. We need an update or something.
Yeah, let me go live now.
I'm trying to post the link.
I'm about to tag you in the jump. Yeah, there you go. I hopped off of my stuff to make sure everything was moving smooth and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I think the final game, probably the biggest game, I would say.
The Ravens.
Was the Ravens and the Bills, man.
Yeah.
This one, I feel like this was. Look, this gonna sound wild, but I feel like this was like the culture game.
You think so?
This was like the game for the culture. It was like MVP hanging. You got the Baltimore, and then you got Josh Allen. Like I felt like this was like a game for the culture, and we were like, yo, we gotta win this one. Like win this one for us. You know what I mean?
I was going for the Bills though.
Man, come on. Man.
As much as I like Lamar Jackson, I was going for the Bills.
I just felt like this was one of those ones, and
I ain't gonna say going for the Bills, but I thought the Bills was gonna win. Let me put it that way.
I had the Ravens all the way. That's why I was like,
I didn't really care who won, but I just thought the Bills would win. Let me put it that way. Let me say it like that.
That's why for me, I was just like, I didn't want. I'm gonna tell you what my biggest fear was. I didn't want the backlash that I knew Lamar was gonna get if he didn't win this game. And it's gonna be all of the pundits. It's gonna be Lamar can't win the big game. We're gonna go back to Lamar in the pocket passer. It's gonna go back to can the African American quarterback win the big? It just goes back to all of that stuff, and I'm just like, bro, just win this game, man. And you know what I mean? Like, please, it was just like, please, because I'm be honest.
See, he threw that pick and that fumble, and it was like, see, that's what they be saying.
That's what they,
See,
but like forget his whole year. Like, I feel like people just forget that this man legit had like
what's the
one
name,
of the best years in history.
Because it's like James Harden. Like, all right, cool. You do all this in the regular season, but
I know, and then
playoffs come. I mean, until you do otherwise, that's just gonna be what it is.
I just hate it for him, bro. I really hate it for him because I'm just.
I mean, I don't like it either, but I don't like that he do it. Because
I'm such a fan, though.
I don't
Lamar.
I don't think the shit misplaced though. I mean, it's a pattern of behavior. They just get to the playoffs and you don't play like you played in the.
I just hate it because I'm like Lamar and what's his name? I can't think of Josh Allen. Like Lamar and Josh Allen. Oh, the screen just flipped. I'm just learning. I can push these.
I'm gonna say that jump got it. Cool.
Yeah, the screen flip.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead.
But Lamar and Josh Allen, I feel like I feel like they're gonna be linked for a while.
Yeah. Them, Patrick Mahomes, all of them. It's gonna be one thing.
And Joe Burrow gonna have something to say about them boys next year too.
Joe Burrow, Drake May.
It's tough. I mean,
he got that Josh Allen build.
Yeah, he ain't got all the other stuff though. What the
arm? All right, bro, you crazy.
That boy read a defense like he reading Dr. Seuss, man. He can't. Ooh. Drake May is come on, man. We gonna
remember this, bro. He probably better than your boy.
Now you just talking.
Probably better than your boy. Your boy had a little flash. Listen, you check y'all schedule out for next year now.
We don't play y'all, do we?
No, hell nah. But I hate for y'all to go championship game to fuck around. Don't even go to the playoffs. Y'all play a lot of. Y'all play everybody.
We got Caleb in them again.
Yep, Lions, Packers, Vikings. Yeah. San Fran.
It's 10 wins, man.
Y'all not beating the Lions, bro. Y'all not beating a healthy Lions team.
We just beat them. What do you mean?
Y'all not beating a healthy Lions
team. How you gonna go back and say we're not gonna beat them like we didn't just win the game? Like, what?
I mean, that's like I was suggesting about any team that listen 5 starters on defense.
Oh, bro, we were a 9.5-point dog. That don't make sense.
Aiden Hutchinson, probably the best DN in the league right now.
No.
Who you think?
What does Myles Garrett play?
He an.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that boy led the league in sacks.
That's fine. Until where does TJ Watt play?
Bro, he younger than them. Them boys getting up there.
I don't care. Well, until both of them switch to tight end, then he ain't the best end in the league.
How many sacks them boys had this year?
I don't know, man. Pull it up. But I'm not.
Them boys, hey, listen, it's always got to be somebody new, bro.
But listen, nah. All that don't really matter. What matters, bro, them boys is facing triple teams. Like TJ Watt, he got 2 guys on him and a tight end chipping. Myles Garrett, come on, man. It's people.
Some people not doing all that to him, bro. To Myles Garrett, yeah. To
TJ Watt?
He got Cam Hayward and the other guy wrecking shit. They couldn't do that.
Man, come on, man.
Cam Hayward and Highsmith.
I'm about to get like Uncle on this joint, man.
Ocho.
Had
a lot of sacks this year.
That's fine. That's still TJ Watt. What are we saying? No.
You don't know. Watt, you don't know nobody on the Lions D line.
Surprised y'all ain't watching the game. Oh, he said surprised we ain't watching the game.
I'm watching.
We are.
I'm watching.
Yeah, we are watching the game. But we got iPad TVs and everything out. Remember he was talking all he wanted them. I see.
Who said that though? I can't see the comment.
Joe said, remember he was talking about he wanted him. Oh, Jaden. Yeah. Now he saw it.
I did. He's still nice. nigga Junkins. They putting that bitch in Junkins' gut again, bro. Now he got hawked down.
Hey, man.
Junkins getting crazy.
Yeah, man, they paid that boy $5 million. TV said he didn't clean his lockout.
I mean, shit, $5 million. I ain't either. Keep it. You keep
I'm on
everything
the first plane. I'm on the first plane out of here, man.
Yeah, y'all can have everything.
First plane out of
but
here.
Joe talking about I said I wanted him. What that mean, bro?
You wanted Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. What that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would have too. I think everybody
did he want Jaden Daniels?
That's a good question. Or did he want Caleb?
Did niggas not want Caleb? Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
Oh, man.
Stop it. I did want Jaden Daniels, though. I wanted Caleb Williams, too. You ask me now, would I take Caleb Williams over Drake May? Hell
yeah, no. I mean, now it's yeah. I ain't even see the comments piling up.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So, the score, what's the joint? I switched my iPad over. What's the score now?
It's, I think, 21-7. But Junkins just broke a big one to like the 5.
Gotcha. Yeah, they about to wrap that one on up.
Yeah, this shit over with.
Yeah, they about to wrap it up. So look, today, man, today was a crazy day, though, bro.
Here, no way with these people.
Today was a real crazy day, man, for America, bro.
Yeah.
So, first of all, it's Martin Luther King Day, you know, which I think is like one of the most important days. Like, I won't say in our society, because I mean sometimes it means a lot more to other people than it does, like, you know, the African American communities, but like for the African American population, you know, of course, It's a super important day. So one, want to point that out. But then on top of that, like, what's the irony of like, like President Trump having his inauguration on Martin Luther King Day? Also, inside of the same building, the Capitol, that was stormed on January the 6th when he was leaving, on top of wanting to sign those orders to pardon those people who ran into the Cap. Like, what's the irony of all this stuff happening, bro? Like, let's break down this hell of an inauguration that happened.
I ain't got my MAGA hat right now, so I can't. But hey, man, coincidence, man. Ain't nothing but coincidence.
Man, that's a whole lot of coincidence.
I mean, it was gonna be the day regardless, right? No matter who won, wouldn't it? The 21st, ain't it the 21st every month, every year? The 20th?
It's the 20th. Today the 20th.
That's what I'm saying. It's the 20th every time, ain't it?
Man.
I'm saying, don't the new president take over on the 20th every year?
I don't know, bro. I think maybe this is the first time I really paid attention to the actual.
Martin Luther King Day is what? Is it always today? Or is that Monday? It's always a Monday, right?
Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying.
Martin Luther King it's always a Monday.
Yeah. Nah, but it was just a lot, bro. What'd you think about the whole joint? Like, cause to me, I was kind of mixed about it, because I've been kind of telling people kind of like what I thought the agenda was, but I think today kind of showed what the agenda would be. You know, when it came to like the whole, I got like oligarchy vibes, bro. And if people don't know what oligarchy, full or collective of powerful individuals kind of run the world. Yeah. You know, I really got those type of vibes from this thing. I didn't get a lot of like politics. I got a lot of like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, like Mark Zuckerberg, Conor McGregor, Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Like, that joint felt like a
So let me ask you this: would you have preferred it been Meg Thee Stallion again?
What that got to do with anything? She wouldn't have been there.
Why not? Who would have been there? Who would have been there?
They wouldn't have been there, bro. That's no way they would have been there.
You're on that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. Who would have been there?
There's no way they would have been there.
But I mean, the powerful people have been running the country. This is not nothing new. Just because he make them sit on the front row and not hide them. He don't hide them in the background. They been running the country. Why you think that the whole Israel thing would be? Bro, them people are running the world, bro.
Man,
think about this. They're some of the richest Jewish people are some of the richest people in the world. In media, sports, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
America
My
ain't
thing
never.
is, out of what we're doing right now, what about this feels like politics, I guess. Let's put it that way. Like, is there an argument for like politics and this entertainment mashing is not a good thing to actually run a country? I think that's my argument. Is just like when you go apply for a job and they be like, prior work experience needed,
right?
And you don't get the job, and now it's almost like a complete free for all in a sense, right. For lack of better terms. I think that's really my only argument, because I'm over the who won, who lost thing.
He'd have been the president before, so he got prior experience.
But I'm talking about he had them before that. But I'm talking about, I'm talking about the circle. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Because over the past couple of weeks, they've been interviewing people for these different jobs and things like that, right? And I mean, again, a lot of the people that he's appointing and putting in these places, I know they have to be, voted on and all that stuff. But a lot of the people that he's nominating for these positions, like legit, I mean, Bailey worked at like Walmart. You know what I mean? Like a couple of them were like, yeah, I managed a couple of people at my job or whatever. And they like, so you about to do this job? Like, you in charge of this for the whole world? You know what I mean? For like the whole United States. Like, you go from, So I think there's my bigger argument. Today, I thought was just like a spectacle for real. Like, that joint was like, which I think that's what he be liking. Like, he's an entertainer, bro.
I mean, said about, the first thing we're going to do is get back to taking care of here first instead of jumping into.
That's a good point.
Foreign, we soon something going in Ukraine, we can send billions and billions of dollars, but when something going in North Carolina, them people still messed up down there. The Chicago, the stuff going on in LA with the wildfires, gave them people $700. But we sending everything we got to our name to Ukraine. That, like, why is that not a thing? Why is millions of people able to just come across the border at will and just be in cities and just do what they want to do?
And I'm be honest,
that's politics.
I respect that though. Like, that's not something that I would disagree with, right? It's like taking care of the people that are here. Like, I'm absolutely not opposed to that. I think what is more fearful is it doesn't feel like the government to me. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like the traditional way of running.
It ain't the I feel like it ain't the politically correctness. It just ain't coddling. It's just like, look, this what's up. This what's going on.
And okay, so I'll get back to the point that I made. I don't think
everybody like that.
But is that how a country should be ran? Like, that's my thing. I feel like if I ran the business like that, that's cool. But the country is the difference.
All right, so would you rather? If he don't do none of the stuff he's saying, obviously, then he on some, you know what I'm saying? That's weird. But what's the difference from the other people saying they're gonna do all of this stuff, put the people first, and then just don't do it?
All right, so let's talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Like just not doing it.
So let's talk deeper about some of the things that he wants to put into order, like, immediately, right? And it was a long list of things. I'm about to pull up the list in a second, but the first, matter of fact, let me try to pull it up real quick.
That don't good. I gotta get soda over there. Get you some help, dude. Actually, look like get you some help. Get you some help.
All right. So the first thing, he's doing a lot of that border talk.
Yeah. All right. He's saying he's deporting millions of people off the rip.
Okay. How you feel about that? Because to me, I'm just like, if those are people on working visas, if those are people on that are making something for themselves, I feel like. But that was already being done. I think that's my purpose. We weren't searching for these people, but that was already people were already being deported. It just wasn't like a manhunt where he's talking about, we're gonna stop and check and
When they was bringing people on the buses, you remember when they was bringing people by the bus loads and just dropping them off in cities and dropping them off in DC and stuff like that?
Right.
So like they was releasing people and and they just was letting them go. So I mean, what you gonna do about that though?
But again, my thing was,
you talking about like some stuff like that, like immigration and stuff. People don't really like it, but if you really peel it back, how many of them people do work? How many of them people do?
What they doing?
Listen. No, I'm saying they do work though. How many of them people are actually working, actually have houses and stuff, but they're here illegally? But what they do that not take jobs from people that supposed to be here?
There's plenty of jobs out here to get. I've never heard anybody talking about I can't find no job because an illegal immigrant got my job. I've never heard that. I've never heard that.
You never heard people say it's no jobs? You ain't never heard nobody say it's no jobs?
They're not looking if it ain't no jobs. I ain't never heard nobody say the job that Chuck.
So let me ask you this.
Chuck,
is there enough jobs for everybody? So you saying there's enough jobs for everybody?
Hell yes, enough jobs for everybody. Chuck,
everybody can't have a job.
Have you ever heard somebody say, Chuck, have you ever heard somebody say, the one job I wanted, this illegal immigrant got that I can't get? You've never heard nobody say that.
Who the hell was that?
Oh my God. I ain't
never heard nobody say that.
So okay, so why are we complaining about the jobs the immigrants are taking from when I probably don't want to do that. Matter of fact, we're so privileged, we probably won't do that job anyway.
No, see that you missing it. First of all, it's mathematically impossible for everybody to have a job. That first of all, I don't know why you.
Well, we already know some niggas ain't gonna work anyway. So okay, next, let's move. Is it enough jobs for the people that want jobs? That's the question. I believe so.
No, it can't be.
Why?
Let me ask you this:
because illegal immigrants got the jobs that we want.
So say if, for instance, your job is worth what it's worth. But if somebody else will do it for cheaper, they're gonna try to pay you cheaper.
Can't do my job cheaper. See what I'm saying? No. Like you can go.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you. If somebody's gonna do it, so people might be like, "Hell no, I'm not doing that," because they ain't paying shit. But why they not paying shit? Because somebody else is doing it for cheap.
So why all these illegal immigrants ain't driving school buses when we ain't got no bus drivers?
You think you could get a damn license?
Frank Walker had to drive us to the basketball game because we ain't have enough bus drivers one game. We like so why?
How the hell you gonna get a license if you illegal, bro?
So my point, they're not taking anything from us. That's my thing.
Bro, but I don't see how you get. And I ain't saying that they ruining the world today, but you can't say that they not. It's like try to find a house for rent around here and see how hard of a time you have. You don't think?
But check this out.
You don't think it's nobody in some of them houses that's illegal?
Hey, but look, check this out. So you say you don't think that they ruin the world, which I agree on that point.
Yeah.
But so is it because he's declaring it a national emergency?
If it's
that's a bit.
If they saying if the numbers are correct, they're saying close to 10 million people.
I can't believe.
Why you can't believe that?
Who gave you them numbers? Trump? Because he love to add 1 million on to something.
Even if it's 5 million people, these people living, working, or not. That's people. That's they got to be accounted for.
Yo, even Billy told us the last time an illegal immigrant did something was in the 80s. Like this is not happening that much for it to be a national emergency. Is not.
And when Billy said that, I told you, remind you, in Chicago, them people from Venezuela was raising hell, and in Colorado, it ain't happening in Crew, bro. It's not happening in Crew. You know, and really, if you go over there by the community center in Crew, you damn near probably think you in Mexico. You might think you in Mexico. If you go to Crew right now and at the community center and just walk in a 4-block radius, you might think you in Mexico, bro. Shout out my boy Lalo. He used to live up over there. Not the one to do tattoos, the other one. But yeah, it's a lot of. I don't know about Blackstone. It's a lot of Hispanic people in Crew.
In Crew, yeah, absolutely. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of Hispanic.
But they do their own shit though. Like them people got stores and they do their own shit. They got you know what I'm saying?
Right. So let's look at some other stuff. So all right. So here's one that I had a big problem with. Right. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not coming on here to bash the president or do anything like that, right? Because
what that say behind you? What that say right there? Hey, what that say right there?
That ain't real something.
No. Behind you.
Oh, my sign? Yeah, my sign right here says Obama's still my president. So I ain't you stupid. Like
let that shit go, bro. It's been 8 years.
But look, so one of the things that I really had a problem with was, to me, it was a big one. I'm moving my iPad over here, so I'm not. But he talked about ending the birthright citizenship.
Like if you're born here.
Well, if your parents are legal and you're born here, you don't get the citizenship.
You gotta go too if they gotta go.
Well, you're just not a citizen. I don't say you got to get gone, but you're just not a citizen.
Yeah.
When normally it was anybody that was born here is an American citizen.
Facts. Why you don't like that though?
Partly because the rest of the world doesn't live like we live, and I just don't. To me, I just don't like that designation.
That's the thing. You know they coming. You know they here to avoid worse situations. So it's like
the human. What's the point of staying if the parents gone? Nobody said their parents was gone.
The human part of it is, the human part of it is like, yeah, you just like, I don't care what you got going on back home, kill your ass. Like that is crazy. But at the same time, people abuse. You think they saying that because people wasn't? So do you think that he's just saying that just cause, or do you think people was abusing that thing? You think people was abusing that loophole? Because
for me, absolutely. Well, people always abuse the loophole.
Say somebody have a child. Say somebody have a child and now the child is a citizen. Naturally, you're not going to want to send the parents home and leave a child here to be foster care, to be like, what you going to do with the child? So people because a lot of people was getting citizenship through having a kid. They argue with my kid a citizen, and so it's
but to me, can you tell me what's wrong with that though? Like because my thing is, let's say that you do have hold on, listen though. Let's say you do have parents that fled a country, like other countries that are in war or doing all of the other stuff that we don't have here, right?
Right.
Parents fled the country, came here, was decent people here. Like you ain't cartel, you ain't nothing crazy, but was working or whatever. You haven't gotten your citizenship yet because it takes time to do all that. You got to pass the test, whatever. And you ended up having a baby during that time. To me, I'm like, why not is my question. Like, why wouldn't that be something that could be positive? Because the rest of the world is not granted what we're granted. That's my thing.
Yeah, and like you also can't just go to anywhere else and just move in and be like, I'm here and you should let me stay. You can't go to China and just be like,
that's okay because we don't want to though. That's the thing. Like people want, but here you can't call this the American dream. You can come you can't have that both ways and saying nah. Shit. I mean,
I don't know nothing about no American dream. See this? I ain't never called it no shit like that.
Other places around the world, they look at America. It's free. We're not moving to China.
Who you think feel like that about America though now?
I think a lot of people. I mean, you take your ass to North Korea. We were just talking about this. You go to North Korea.
I mean, people in North Korea be cool going to South Korea.
That's what I'm saying.
Really get the hell away from there.
Oh man.
But you think brother, people from
hold on. Somebody said, brother, U.S. is not all it's cracked up to be. Where you live at? take your ass to somewhere else. Because it is
ghetto here though. It is ghetto here.
Listen, ghetto free. That's the question. What people miss is that
you don't think they free in Mexico?
Man, no, man. We got all
people vacation in Mexico.
Farmville. Yeah, you in Farmville, but we're free is what I'm saying. Like the freedom, the Constitution grants us freedom.
So what you saying is basically you think the border should just be open to whoever the hell want to come and they can just hack you.
I didn't say that. No, that's an overgeneralization.
What's your suggestion?
I think it does need to be control and policies to it, but like some of them people are really fleeing. Like, okay, so let's say you live in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
You live in Chicago. It's a bunch of crazy stuff. I want to get out of these situations, right? So I'm leaving to flee these situations. I'm a good dude, bro. I'm just trying to get the hell out of here and start something. There should be a place for you to come and do that. And then guess what? If you don't do what you're supposed to do, get your ass up out of here. Because, bro, we can find anybody. They found Osama bin Laden in the hut in the middle
say you flee in Chicago and you're a good dude and you flee Chicago to come to the crew, to Nottoway. Now, a lot of people start doing the same thing you doing. But they come here, they killing people. They wilding, they got gang shit going on. Would it be wise to say, hey, look, hold on, wait. All y'all stay where the hell y'all at.
Chicago before
all y'all stay where y'all at. Or you just keep trying to see who do what. You gonna wait.
Look, it's some good comments. Somebody said we got places that look like third world countries. Our focus should be on our citizens and making sure they're straight before we focus on immigrants. Listen, I'm not opposed to that at all, right? Because I do think we can focus on both, but immigrants are still.
Sometimes it's best.
Bro, we immigrants, bro. We want from here. First of all,
no.
we want. Look, I'm about to get all pro. Look, I'm about to get Dr. Umar.
I ain't no goddamn immigrant.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. But look, no, I'm saying like something like immigrants. I do think are a strong backbone to the country. Like we can't just act like
we need them.
That's what I'm saying. Because guess what? Them jobs that we won't do, that we just talked about.
I just told you stop saying that. Just stop saying that. What? That's like people. Like I said, when you got jobs that people can run the price down because they hiring people that can just take whatever they can get.
What we talking about? But man, we talking about like painting your back porch and stuff. We ain't talking about no.
We're not talking about job. First of all, all the Mexicans I know and dealt with Hispanic people, them motherfuckers got real skill. Like I used to work with them doing roofing and all that. So
yeah.
But at the same time too, though, you gotta think, bro. If you can get, that's like you. If you got somebody that'll do your shirts and stuff way cheaper, you're gonna hire them people.
I agree. That's why you go out and you get your quote.
But dude, are the other people wrong for like, man, they ass tripping, doing all them hoodies and shit for pennies on the dollar when he making all this money. That don't make them lazy. They just know better.
Yeah.
So
I feel it.
So because you got people that's willing to do it, because they ain't getting paid nothing, but they taking what they can get.
Yeah.
Somebody should make you pay even them or whoever what it's worth.
Yeah. So look, here's another one because that one's a good one. I really like that discussion. So the other thing he said he's gonna do is restore the death penalty.
Restore it?
Yeah.
They got rid of it?
In a lot of states. I think it's 3 states right now.
He's gonna make it federal.
Let's see. Right now, pursue the death penalty, all crimes in particular committed. Yep.
They make the death penalty.
Yeah. So he wanted. Yeah.
Let me say something to you. I'm telling you this as nicely as possible. It's a building right up the street from where I live, full of people that probably should just get put down. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You gotta think. You got like some people, bro. It's crazy to say I don't want YouTube. Some people need to be just unalive.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Some people need to be unalive.
Whoa. YouTube.
I say unalive. Unalive. That's the YouTube way to say something. Some people need to be unalive. Man. It's nothing wrong with the death penalty. I just feel like you need to be 100% sure when you're doing it.
Yeah, because it's been a lot of
That's the only thing. It gotta be cut and dry. Like, because
it's been.
Some people just need to get like VCBR, right? VCBR done been there since I want to say VCBR like 07, 08, maybe a little earlier than that. It's some of them guys there that's been there since it's open.
What?
Yeah,
doing what?
Some of them just keep. It's a rehabilitation.
Aren't you supposed to be? That's what I thought. Yeah.
But some of them are sick people, and they just keep doing the same stuff, going back and forth. So my question is this: how long do people should have to pay to keep this person alive?
Why you think that's coming out of our tax dollars?
How is they paying for it? How long should you pay to keep somebody alive that's clearly a threat to society, and you feel that if you let this man
come on, man, that don't mean you. Yeah, that don't mean you.
They really hold them there until they can see if they basically hold them to see if they are safe to go back into.
Yeah, but you can't.
So if you've been there 12 years,
you're not safe. No, come on, no, come. All right, hey man, we gonna,
Bro,
hey, we go. Hey, let's move on to the next topic.
First of all, bro, listen to me, bro. You don't have to feel bad. These are child predators.
No, I know, but they humans. I don't know. All right,
no.
This man said you've been there for 12 years. Time.
Listen, bro. Listen,
man.
You wanna. The death penalty is not a bad thing if it's used properly. You're gonna keep somebody alive 12, 15 years. That's a threat to children and women.
Oh, man.
What purpose are they serving?
I agree. You shouldn't. I agree because I've been working. Somebody said get them out of here. Man, come on, man.
You got listen. BCBI should be like this. Listen, if you can't control yourself, you got 3 years. Oh, they're gonna take you out back.
Hey man, all right. So look, another thing he's doing,
Brent,
he's pausing.
Pack these niggas up. Some shit just nigga go in a school.
Yo.
So you think somebody going to school and kill all them kids, they deserve to live?
Come on, man. I'm not getting into that. But
You said you had a problem with the death penalty thing. So
no, man. I'll be honest. I will never say that somebody's life needs to be taken.
That's why I'm here. Because I'm gonna say yeah. Not only do I
all of those things are horrible, absolutely wrong. Listen, you know, I would never want to see anything happen like that. But
I think that they should bring back public executions.
Man, come on, now I know we.
No,
all right, so look,
I'm dead.
Come on, man. You gonna stone a nigga to death? Come on.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yes. You just because you.
Hey, okay, all right. Hold. Great point.
Make sure.
Great point for my man. I think black psychology.
Yep.
So look, you think all right now? All that's in America. You can get stoned in Greece. You go to Greece. You take your ass to some of these third world countries and steal something.
You think Greece got more violence than us?
It don't matter. We free. That's what I'm saying. The fact that we have a constitution keeps people alive, right?
You think Greece more violent than us?
Oh no, but they're also, they're also barbaric.
They're
also barbaric. They're very barbaric. Like they're the third world country.
I feel like people
go watch that Giannis movie.
Listen, people
it sends a message to others. Man,
people stray too far away from natural order, bro. Sometimes we try to get too cute. Some shit just need to be what it is.
Hey man, look.
If somebody has been at VCBI for 12 years, they should.
That's a long time. I don't know how much more.
5, 6, 7 years. How much do you have?
You're a threat. You're a threat to society. You're a threat.
Why somebody gotta keep paying you for somebody to keep you and you just doing all this wild stuff in there? Nah, pack it up.
The Squid Games. We should have had a Squid Games.
Pack it up. Pack him up. Let him know, like, hey.
Hey, look, all right. The next thing, he put the pause on the TikTok ban.
Trump started this. We don't know what China got going on. He was the one. See, I can't let him get off with that joke. He the one that started the whole. Oh, we don't know what China got going on with TikTok. He started the conversation. They ain't gonna try to come through like he the hero to fix it. He just like me.
Oh man,
so just like me, start some shit and then fix it,
and then come in as Superman.
Yeah, come in like Superman, like I ain't the one that started all the bullshit.
Oh man,
no bull, man. But I mean,
I'm looking. So what about that? Like, I'm not a TikTok person. Like, we have the no label TikTok, but I don't know what the deal is with TikTok. So I
feel like all that reels and Facebook reels and Instagram, it's all the same thing. We send each other 100 reels a day. I don't know the difference between Instagram reels and TikTok.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
So I was like, shit. They didn't take my Instagram reels where I might would have tweaked out.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm not a big. So it didn't really.
I go by there and see what Cooking with Kanye talking about in there and then. Yeah, he think he go with her. He over here. He think he go with her. I go see what she got going on. Other than that. I don't know.
All right, so this is the big thing, and we got 10 minutes, man. We about to hit that hour mark, man. I appreciate people riding with us tonight, man. We done had like 6, 7, 8 consistent people just pop in, and it's going straight to the page too. We're gonna make sure that everything goes straight to the page too. We're gonna start getting on here too, just more often, especially like But you know, hey, once we upgrade, Chuck, we're gonna be on here. We're gonna be on Facebook, Instagram, like we're gonna be on all our accounts
at one time.
So yes.
See that Facebook Live gonna be the one.
Yeah. What I'm trying to figure out is how to do it from, because right now it's connected to like the main page, how to get it from the, but I mean, either way we rock with it because we can also share it. Like it'll go live on mine, but it'll also go live on yours too.
It'll go live on your direct Facebook.
Yeah, like the yellow X, not the page.
Okay, it won't go. Okay.
But with the upgrade, I can also say you go live on yours too. So so two people can go live at the same time. Like pretty much, it can just be spread in more places. Like, and that's gonna be a lot better. So look, so the next topic, and this probably be our last topic, then we're gonna rock up out of here, man. We appreciate it. Is Trump said he's gonna define sex like genders at programs.
You kind of skipped on me a little bit. What you say?
Oh, well, it said defining sex, like defining genders, and ending DEI programs.
DEI.
So like diversity, equality, inclusion, like all of the programs, almost like the Rooney Rule. Like if you don't know, but every job has like a Rooney Rule.
Like you got to interview African.
Every job has a Rooney Rule policy. They don't call it that, but it's a policy. So like for instance, at my job, it's like
action, basically.
Yeah, it's like if I done brought in 2 white interns from Longwood, they want me to make sure I look at VCU, look at Virginia Union, look at Hampton or something like that, at least to see if there's applicable candidates. Now, if I get a white and a black from Longwood, then I'm good. But they want to make sure that I'm like diligently still looking for, which I think is good because sometimes HBCUs and things like that, they don't get as much notoriety and popularity and exposure as some for other reasons. I don't already hit on that. But what do you think about that? So he said that sexes won't be changeable. I think that's kind of crazy.
But like if you're a man, you're a man, you're a woman, you're a woman.
That was one of the main things that one of these executive orders.
What you say you think that's crazy?
Okay, so here we go. Here we go talking about a free country, right? And then and I think that's like one of my biggest things. Because one, do I believe that a man is a man and a woman is a woman and all that stuff? Like I'm personally like, I don't get into it. I'm just like, I think people should just be what they are, whatever. I don't get into it. Do I think it's right? Not necessarily, you know what I mean? But I also can't be like, I can't feel how you feel. I know I'm a man's man, right? I know I'm gonna raise my daughter to be a daughter. I want you to marry a man. I want you to date a man. So I'm gonna raise my kids in that manner. Right. But I also feel like who and why would I have to say anything about that? I ain't gotta live that life, bro. If you want to do whatever, then man, that's on you. I ain't got to deal with it, so why touch it?
I think when it comes to shit like that, bro, if you want to be homosexual or whatever, that's your business. Hey, that's more power to you. I think a lot of people problem come to when you are kind of like you trying to make us agree. Like that's the part that's rubbing a lot of people wrong. Like if I don't believe a man can ever be a woman, that's not saying you can't live your life however you want to, but you shouldn't feel no type of way because I don't want to call you ma'am. If I don't believe you're a woman, I just don't believe you're a woman.
So what about the bathroom thing? Because that was a big controversy too. I
got 3 daughters.
What bathroom should people go to if they are? Sports was a big thing. Should
you got a daughter? Do you want a 6'3" hat with a little bit of a beard talking about something with he a lady and going in the bathroom behind your daughter? I don't. And I ain't ashamed to say hell no, I don't want him going in there with my daughter.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care what he believe or whatever. But I don't want you in no bathroom with me. Because what happened when the creeps start dressing like ladies going in the bathroom?
And see, that was my point too, is that how do you distinguish? Or how, like,
you can't. If anybody can just say whatever they want and be whatever they want, you can't.
I identify as that. Yeah, get a little.
You can't. And then what's going to happen when you really let people take that? So when somebody do something to somebody, and it was like, well, it was a woman did that to another woman. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't another woman.
What do you think about the sports issue too? Like transgender or people who have sex changes playing different sports, like if I was in the WNBA.
Get rid of it then. Make it just the NBA and see who make the team.
Nobody will make the team, man. Nobody.
No. I don't care about no sports. I don't care about sports.
You care about safety. The safety of
man. Shit no natural born man be boxing a woman, bro. I don't care. I don't care what people try to say, and girls. I know some girls that can beat up dudes too, but it's not a good idea. You don't want to get into that. You don't want Kevin Durant to be like, hey, I feel like I'm a girl and go to the WNBA and average 70 points
and just kill. Yeah,
he should not be able to do that. LeBron James shouldn't wake up and be like, well, I'm a lady now, and go play for the WNBA.
So what about the people who really, because you
and it's people I know people that really feel like
right, and that's what I'm saying. I think this hurts because I feel like there is a small population that like really feel like, okay, for instance, Dwayne Wade's daughter. Now, she said, trying to make sure I get the words right, that she felt that way when she said she felt that way when she was 2 years old. How can we say yes or no when we don't?
I can say this. This is one thing I tell you. I believe that some people are born like that.
Right.
I got little cousins that when we were 2, 3, we always would be like, eat. You know what I'm saying? Like when we was kids, you could tell. Way before, but I don't know what might have happened to them or what.
True.
You know, I don't know. But I know when I had little kids and little cousins when I'm 3. I mean, when they 2, 3, and I'm looking at them like, little boy, little sweet. And sure enough, he grew up. So I mean, it shows in some kids early. They do. Mm-hmm. So I can't tell nobody like they don't feel how they feel. What I'm saying is you can't tell me that I gotta respect how you feel. Cause no, I don't.
I get what you're saying.
I can respect it without let me correct that. I can respect it without disrespecting it. Like right. If a man say he feel like he a woman, all right, what's your name? I just call you by your name. I probably never be like, if a man say I'm probably not gonna be like she, her. I'm not gonna, me personally, I'm not gonna.
I see what you're saying because
if your name Michael and you tell me that your name is Michelle, I will call your ass Michelle.
Right.
If that's what you say, I'm not gonna blatantly be like nigga Michael.
Right. I see what you're saying.
Fight you.
I see what you're saying.
I'm not gonna be like, if somebody asks me about you, I'll be like, that's Michelle. He I'm gonna still, if I'm talking to somebody else, I'm gonna say he. I'm not gonna call
that's kind of how I feel. It's like I respect whatever people want to do, but I'm gonna raise my children and things the way that I was raised and the way that I believe.
That's why he having a problem with the inclusion shit, because what is becoming is they're almost trying to make everybody feel that they should have to feel the same way. Like you said, you tell your daughter that, but at school and stuff, they're gonna be telling her other stuff. So then what happened when she's feeling a different way? Like, well, my daddy said, then somebody might be trying to call you a fucking whatever.
So I think we could wrap it up. We about to hit our time. I think we could wrap it up by saying, or me saying, with my closing statement, and then I'll allow you to, is I hope that President Trump just has a little bit of resolve, a little bit of empathy, a little bit of, I just pray, right? Because at this point, and here's what I've told everybody about President Trump, right? And I am going to address him as President Trump. He won, like, he the president. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people be like, you know, no.
We got to stop at an hour.
I think in order for it to save or lock on, but last time we did like 114 and it caught it good. I just ain't want to push it to.
All right. Cause I want to talk about Uncle Snoop too. But go ahead though.
Oh yeah. We can do that. But I think one of my things was, I just hope President Trump has some resolve and has enough like wherewithal to surround himself. And I pray that God does something to him that allows him to think just a little bit more about everybody involved in certain situations versus like, oh man, this shouldn't be happening right here. Let me go fix this. Or this shouldn't, because I feel like as the president, when you make a decision over here, it affects over here. If you make a decision up there, it affects down here, versus just saying, okay, maybe I could tweak it just a little bit and it'll affect this person a lot and this person a little, and both of them can get along. Or both of them, you know what I mean? Because my father told me something really important. He said that we have to stop being so confrontational about Donald Trump. Because guess what? He's president. Now we need to be figuring out, and he, you know, my father's a pastor. He was like, this is the time for your prayer warriors to step in and say, just praying for some type of understanding from him and the people around him to make this
what he said about
country
all
a better
votes
place.
Received from black people, and he was like, I appreciate all the support from the African American community. He'll never forget it.
He better.
Yeah.
But he better. But I don't want that, because I know the type of person Donald Trump is. I don't want that to come off as, all right, here's another stimulus check. I appreciate y'all. I want that to actually be something real. You know, because
niggas needed them stimulus checks though.
Yeah, they came up clutch. Look, but
so ain't like he just did. Ain't like he just did it. Like, niggas needed them.
I'm of the belief that I don't really like him as a person, but I just pray he's a better president than he is person. That's gonna be extremely hard, I believe, because once people are who they are, they just, you know. But
I think that's possible though.
I pray, because what he's shown in the past hadn't been that inclusive, and just for the work that I do and what you know what I mean, who I am, it's like, dang, like we really on polar opposites. But it's I
think he just focused more on what he want to focus on.
Right.
And some people, like, I really like, then any leader in history is not all inclusive. Like,
that's true. Like somebody's gonna get alienated for something. I agree.
Nat Turner said. They said Nat Turner, and I don't want to quote it wrong, but he was talking to 1,000 slaves, and 100 was like disagreeing. And he was like, well, if the rest of y'all want to be free, the first thing we're gonna have to do is kill them, because they gonna be the ones to hold us back. So I mean, Trump's whole thing is, man, the first thing we need to do is take care of us. Forget what's going on across the country. Forget everybody trying to come here. And I think it's just brash though, and a lot of people just don't like it. A lot of people just don't. It's like, because most politicians don't talk like that. They'll say things, but then they'll sign a paper and be like, damn, you said you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you did it anyway, low key. You know what I'm saying? 100-page paperwork, and it's in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and people like what make them feel good, and that's just all it boils down to. And everybody guilty of it. I'm guilty of it a little bit. People like what make them feel good, even if it got a track record of not really being good. Because truth be told, the Democratic Party has done no more for black people than the Republican Party ever. Like, but people just like what the Democrats say every time they run. They like how they coddle and say certain things. But what have they done that Republicans haven't? As far as us, and I'm talking about.
I mean, I could get a little deeper, but jump on Uncle Snoop, because
Uncle Snoop called it. See, Snoop.
This where having the internet goes wrong, right?
Bruh.
This is where having the internet goes wrong.
I can respect Snoop though if he just be like, yo, I felt like I said on the book earlier. I was like, bro, I was one of the people that when Trump was first running, like, man, he hella racist, and our ass gonna be slaves. Cause I'm looking at some of the shit they saying, looking at little clips. I'm not even watching the full thing. I'm seeing clips. I'm hearing what people saying. I'm hearing what my grandma and them saying. And that white man gonna have us at war, and then he run for president. It's like, well, all this shit y'all said was gonna happen next. What is all of this? What is all this what y'all was talking about? And then Biden them come be president. Okay, they gonna fix everything that he did. Hell nah, they sure the fuck didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's wrong with somebody being like, man, y'all had me thinking Trump was the worst of the worst, but this shit I just went through was worse than when he was the president. These last 4 years was worse than them 4 years. And that's how some people feel, at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what's wrong with being like, I don't feel how I felt then?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
Back to what I'm saying.
But it did look terrible. I ain't gonna lie.
Think about this. Like I done told you before, and I'm sure. I don't know if you are or not, But there's probably people that went to school with us that if somebody asked them 10 years ago before you became a community leader and a teacher and you know what I'm saying, they probably wouldn't have things too glowingly to say about
you. Probably not. Yeah, you're right.
You feel me? But now they'll be like, man, if somebody had a sound bite or some shit they said about Ralph in 2012.
Oh yeah.
And they gonna hold that to them for Ralph now.
It would be crazy. Yeah.
Oh, now he all on Ralph podcast, but he said this, that, and the third about Ralph.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel how I once felt about him.
That's actually a really good point. Like
there's a lot of people I really didn't care for at certain times in my life that I'm like, hey, actually all right.
Mm-hmm. Like
me personally, like even down to teachers and stuff when I was in school, and then like the older I get, I'm like, he ain't that bad. I really was just a kind of little knucklehead kid. Mr. What's the name? All right. Miss What's the name wasn't that mean for real. I remember I told the lady, just a little story right quick. It's the lady that used to work at Seamart and Crew. Her name was Miss Mary.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to think, I don't know if she's still alive or not now. I don't know. But we used to be like, man, that bitch, man, she mean, she racist. She think we coming in here stealing. Guess what we was doing? We was going in that bitch stealing. That lady on our ass and shit. We call her all kind of bitches. We didn't cuss at this lady and stuff, bro.
She doing a job.
When I got older, bro, she was the sweetest lady in the world. I told her one day, I said, when I was a kid, I didn't like you. I'm like, I used to think you was judging us, and I'm like, but you know what? We really was hard-headed. We really was no-head kids. She was nice. Every time you go in there, she speaks so sweet. But when we were young, if somebody would have asked me about that lady when I was 16, that bitch is racist. She this, she that. I hope the lady ain't passed away. I'm saying that. But so your feelings can change about somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Over time. Now, I just think it just looked bad. Well, hold on for a second, because you almost led me to another point, man. And again, I don't want to take it too long because I don't know when the junk will cut off.
We gotta get out of here.
But black people are real forgiving. I've said this, man. Black people are real forgiving.
We're the most forgiving people on earth.
But listen, except for when it comes to us.
Yeah. When it comes to us, somebody gotta go.
We will hold a grudge from, man, somebody who ain't pay us back lunch money in the 3rd grade, dog.
That's fact. But that's programming, though. We've been programmed to.
I saw a lot of people bashing Snoop. Now again, I ain't bash him because I was like, Snoop done just about done everything this year.
Snoop was just talking crazy though. He was talking crazy, bro.
But I was looking at it. Like, man, Snoop done held the Olympic torch.
But
Snoop done been all around the world, And then Nelly too. They were giving Nelly all the time.
Why would black people? It's feel like you got to be a Democrat.
Nelly said no other president in the history of presidency asked me to perform. So he said he took it as an honor.
Why would that history? Think about this. Nelly performing at his inauguration thing or whatever. That is in his. People are gonna know that 50 years from now, 100 years from now. You're gonna know that.
The only thing I didn't like about this whole thing today, well, a couple of things I didn't like. But did you see the pastor that closed out the?
Before we go, what you think about Elon Musk doing that? What's the name?
Hey, on that note,
they called it a Roman whatever, but he too smart to even it's too similar. Why you come up here? I bet Trump was like, bro, for real, bro, why you do that? Why
you playing the cards this early? Like bro, that's like throwing your deuce of spade in the beginning of
why would you do that? If I'm Trump, I go up there. I don't know. If I'm Trump, I go back on them.
That's a Nazi, bro. But see, that's the stuff I'm talking about. You stay always right in your face.
I don't know what Buddy doing. He wild.
That's wild though, right?
And Elon Musk way too smart.
He's smart. Thank you.
Even if he meant something else, you thought about it. You ain't. When the hell you start doing that? I need to see you doing this before.
Hey, look. Hey, here's the thing, they such cornballs, bro. Like all them rich white dudes, they so corny. That joint look corny. Like it. Yeah, like it just look corny. Like,
but only thing
I ain't never seen him do that before.
Last thing we go, my message to people will be, you should hope Trump do good and hope that he prove you wrong instead of hoping he do wrong so you can say I told you so. Because if he do good, it benefits everybody.
It benefits the country. Okay, that is a respectable point. I don't
like you hope you do good. You should hope you're wrong as opposed to hoping you right so you can say well I told you.
Because failing means catastrophic disaster for the country. So I'm
gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Well, y'all, look, this has been our nightcap, man. We appreciate y'all for rolling with us. Again, we've had a consistent, like, it says 5 now, but like eight or so people hanging with us, commenting. We appreciate that.
Once we be able to get it to what's the name?
Oh, it's gonna be jumping. So listen. I might go ahead and just load that up tonight. I ain't even gonna.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and get that list up there, man.
But look, man, it was good. We appreciate it. Until next time, we out.